In my mind, there are three simple things you can do to at least get started. The first is get a common language. Make sure people understand what innovation is and what it is not. I find there are a dizzying number of definitions inside most organizations, so get the language set. The second is to pick a few problems. Pick things that require you to do something different that creates value. These might be new markets you need to go into, or they could be internal problems as well. Increasing employee morale, getting more people to fill in timesheets, whatever it might be. Pick a few problems that are worth solving. Finally, assign a few people to the task. Yes, I believe very strongly that innovation can come from everywhere. I believe that everyone should participate in it. But the reality is, if you're asking already busy people to spend a little bit extra time on innovation, you're not going to get material impact. Show the power of having a few people focused on the task and then begin to spread it more deeply through the organization. So if you start by having a definition, picking a few problems, and really tackling those problems, you can at least begin the journey to make innovation part of your culture.
To foster innovative practice, you have to reach out to the edges, to the voices in the organisation that central agencies or central offices and headquarters don't normally spend a lot of time on. These are the people who are actually in charge of direct practice, be it the supervisor at a mine site who looks after crews, or the lab manager who looks after a crew of technicians in a laboratory, or a nurse manager on a ward that looks after a group of nurses in a large hospital. These are the people who have to negotiate day to day the effects of things that could be done better, but aren't. And they are the parts of the organisation where knowledge about better ways of doing things is continually being fostered, but there's never an ear to hear the voice.
It's quite easy to get in a mindset where there's more openness. I call it the 3 minutes rule, the 3 minute rule, and it's for 3 minutes we only say yes and to an idea, and just see what happens. And after 3 minutes you can start judging again, because there is a box. We don't have all the money in the world and people are not willing to change immediately. But if we can go for 3 minutes and be brave and be crazy, I'm really sure that in the 3 minutes we gather a lot of good stuff, and we can maybe just say, this little part, maybe we can apply it and we can do something with it.
I mean, to be honest, I think the single best thing we could do would be to reduce the voting age to 10, and really give youngsters a proper voice that they thought it was worth bothering to vote for. And we'd see some change. Listen to them, trust them. Golly gosh, almost everything we've got was invented by people when they were really young, from Google to rock and roll. So why wouldn't we trust them now?
If we're going to be creative, we actually need some, play space, some room to actually think, engage with other people, reflect, build links outside the organisation. We need space.
We have government policies the world over that punish success. For example, the government gives billions away to people to research. And if you kick a goal and actually make a success story, you get punished with taxes. Why don't we give them nothing? And if you have a success, we won't tax you for 5 years. If you did that, you would have money pouring into this country for innovation and research.
It's all about leadership. It's all about the character of leaders. Are they people who care, or are they people who control? Are they people who inspire their people to try new things, even though that will bring failure from time to time? Or are they people that limit what they let their people do? Are they people who are willing to listen and learn, or are they know-it-alls who stifle those around them? My view is the foundation is character of leadership, and you can't get around that fact.